Hey guys, welcome to Intoxicated Logic Talks. I'm your host, So True, and joining me as always is my Pops.
What's up, So True?
What's going on, Pops? You doing alright?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Had a good week. How about yourself?
Doing good.
Hey!
Alright, man. How's it going?
It's going good. Going good. I'm glad we can make it here to this very special show.
Yeah.
We got you and me, and how can it get any better?
Guess what? I have not said this all day due to I've been waiting for right now. But happy Father's Day, Pops. Happy Father's Day.
Well, thank you very much. I thought he done forgot. You know.
Nah. I couldn't forget.
Nah, he loves his old pops, you know. But I think he does anyway. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Hey guys. Hey everybody out there. We want to remind you to hit that subscribe button. Share it on Facebook if you happen to see us on Facebook or whatever it takes, you know. We want to get on out there. We want y'all to get on out there with us.
Yep. And when you subscribe, hit that little bell so you know when we post our videos. Also, if you're on TikTok, go to TikTok and watch our TikToks because they're
Yeah.
pretty good. I'm
Yeah.
not going to lie.
Yeah, I mean, Ben is going to be a TikTok star before it's all over with. Y'all going to love him.
I hope so.
Did I
one.
just say y'all? I'm sorry, you guys.
He's a Yankee that's saying y'all.
Yeah, we actually live in the South, and I guess you can tell by our accents, but I am from the North.
You're Northern and you just said y'all.
Yeah, I did.
Come on.
That's going to happen once in a while. I mean, that's the way it is.
That's the way it is. Hey, quick question. Why do you bleed so easy? Look
not
at you go.
Ben, did you cut me?
Dude, you touch anything, you start bleeding.
Excuse the blood, people.
Hey, he's getting fucking old over here.
Hold on, let me replace the blood with some alcohol.
That's a fucking good idea.
I'm good now.
Yeah,
Let's roll.
Let's make that blood thinner so you bleed more.
All right. Well, you know what? We got a lot of topics we want to talk about today. So back in the 70s, and maybe even in the 60s, a few guitar players back then came out that are considered to be, you know, some of the best.
Yeah, all-time greats.
All-time greats. You had Jimi Hendrix, you know, some of the guys from the Beatles. They ain't considered all-time greats. But you had Jimi Hendrix. But then the 80s come along, and you really had some of the all-time greats because they had times really, you know, practice. You had Eddie Van Halen. He'll go down in history as one of the greats. In the 80s, you had Randy Rhoads come along. Eric Johnson, you know. These guys are great. Another one in the early 80s. He, you know, late 70s, he was kicking it, but in the early 80s, he really got a foothold. Stevie Ray Vaughan. I mean, these guys are going to be great. Eric Clapton. He was around in the 60s, you know, and then coming to the 70s, and still today, he's considered one of the greats. So I've been asked, they said, who's the greatest guitar player that's ever lived? You know what? I don't know him. I've never seen him. Nope. He's probably some guy that sits in his living room or his bedroom and plays guitar to himself.
Yep.
He's totally happy. He can play like no other. But he's probably a lawyer or a program designer, you know, or, you know, some computer whiz or a gamer, you know. He'll never be known, but he has got a happy life, and he can play that guitar.
Yeah.
And,
It's probably the same thing for a drummer.
oh yeah, for drummers the same thing.
Yeah.
They they every now and again, if you surf the web or YouTube or anything like that,
You find some great.
you'll see 11-year-old little girl playing some Eddie Van Halen, and you're like, holy crap!
Yeah.
And me being a bass player, and I see 11-year-old Asian girl playing some, just funk, and I'm like, why am I still doing this? It's because she probably will never get into a little band that's going to play in a bar like me. And, and they just need somebody to entertain them, at that bar.
Yeah.
And that's all I do. I'm not one of the greats, but, it's crazy, What do you think?
Think a lot of stuff. I'm trying to collect my thoughts right now on all that stuff you just said.
Yeah,
It's a lot to think about.
Yeah.
It really is a lot to think about. Where are all the greats? I mean, because most people nowadays listen to rap, or country. It's like rapping country, but a lot of it is digitally done.
Yeah.
Like all the rap beats and all that, it's done on a computer. There's no one actually playing that music for them.
No,
even back in the day, though, it's like Snoop Dogg's rap. He had actual musicians playing for him.
Yeah, he
in
had
his
somebody
music,
laying a beat for him,
right?
and stuff.
Yeah, they did all his beats for him.
Yeah,
And then you look at today's rapper, someone like Drake or somebody, and everything you ever see is just digital.
yeah. I mean, they might.
Or here.
It may even be 1, 2, 3 guys that does every beat for every popular song that you ever heard.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, those are the guys that are trusted and true. That they're gonna buy that beat from.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they'll do. They'll buy that beat from that guy. He's probably a multi-millionaire sitting in his little room and go boom, 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 boom.
All right, I got a little beat going.
Just it's crazy. But so back in the day, they didn't do that. There was none of that. It'd be lovely to see that again, but I doubt you'll ever see it again. There's so much work involved in creating an album. You take Aerosmith. They put out 5 or 6 good albums that everybody wanted to listen to. Everybody wanted to hear it. Pink Floyd. Are you kidding me? You want to talk about creativity?
Yeah, Pink Floyd was very creative.
I mean, they were even experimental.
Yeah.
I mean, they would put
Well,
stuff
isn't-
into a music,
ZZ Top was experimental too, right?
They did after a while. They started off
Yeah.
as a blues band, and ZZ Top turned into for a little while they got a little experimental, and still when they did that, they kept that blues shuffle in there on it.
Yeah.
But they added some keyboard and they added some sound effects to it, and it was cool. I mean,
Yeah. So, we're looking for musicians to come out and play.
yeah.
Let's get out and play. Get on camera or record yourself or something. Let's get these bands back up and running.
Yeah. So in my what I do is I play in bars or whatever, but I get to see local musicians, and this is just local. But there is a few bands, few people that I see that are they just blow you away.
Yeah.
How good they are.
Yeah. Look, I have to give it to him. Freaking Big G is got a voice on him.
Oh yeah.
Like since the early time he started, he's came very far away. So
Yeah.
he's definitely taken the show over. You did 2 shows this week, and he was able to almost have complete songs for both days.
Yeah. And you know,
So
of
which
course, you
is
know us. We never play the same song twice. So,
right. So which is good. He's getting to the point where you don't play the same song twice
Yeah.
ever. So
And and I'm not trying to, brag on ourselves. There's other people. The guys that we had in last week or a couple weeks ago,
yeah,
Bodine and the Poachers.
their band, Bodine,
Bodine.
yeah, they're phenomenal.
Yeah.
Trying,
Uh,
yeah, they,
Page Brothers. We're gonna get Page Brothers in here one day.
yeah, we'll get them in here.
Yeah.
Page Brothers are another great.
These are some
guys.
young kids that are just like phenomenal,
Mm-hmm.
and they're local to the Southwest Georgia area, you know.
Hopefully, this is my goal. I don't know about you, but hopefully one day we'll be able to stretch out to new areas of locals.
Yeah,
And do this podcast with new areas. So
maybe we can hit North Georgia. Maybe we can get Alabama up
Yeah,
in
yeah.
here, and then keep going. We got Florida right here near us,
Yeah. So, I mean, if you guys, anyone watching this, if you know some great artists, let us know about them so we can.
Oh yeah, if you guys know anybody that you feel like should be on this show, let us know.
Yeah, we'll try to do our best to get them here.
Yeah, for sure. So we got a couple of issues going on.
What kind of issues?
Your mom.
Oh boy, here we go.
And I know you want to, I know you love your mom, and you want to talk about her a little bit. This is the portion of the show that we call Gina Talks.
Oh, you're jumping into it.
I'm just saying,
He's jumping into it, guys. He's ready for this. He is ready. Yeah, hold on. All right. So, I'll start this off real quick. So this week, so Gina, I've said this before. She talks to randos, complete randos, all the time. This time, she was standing in the line or something, but someone asked her a question about raising kids in certain areas.
Yeah, she was actually getting the oil changed in the car.
Oh yeah, she was getting her oil changed in the car, and so the guy asked her, I guess, if he's got a job offer in Manhattan, Kansas, and I used to live in Manhattan when I was in the military. So she was telling him about it. She's like, if you want to go to a place that looks nice but nothing to do, that's Manhattan, Kansas. And there's sorry for this Kansas people. Kansas is the toilet bowl of America.
Yeah.
But and then she said something about Kentucky, and somehow, for someone who's never lived in Kentucky, Gina has all the knowledge.
Well, I mean, some people, you can ask a certain question, and they know. They just know.
I mean, Gina knows everything.
Yeah, she really does. We're gonna have to say
that's why we get trust and believes.
Yeah, there we go. Trust and believe.
Trust and believe. Kentucky is a great place to live.
I wonder if we even come up with an area of Kentucky to live in, but
yeah, I know. I just don't. I don't understand the people that ask her these questions.
Yeah,
and then what I want to know. Sometimes I really want to know what they're thinking when they get the answer.
Yeah.
Because they're probably, some of them are probably like, what did I just get myself involved in?
Yeah, and she's going to give you an answer.
Oh,
So from what I know, like you said, Manhattan, Kansas, nice little town. Manhattan, Kansas is not like Manhattan, New York.
No.
Not by a long shot.
Yeah, they call it so you got the Big Apple in New York, and you got the Little Apple in Kansas.
Teeny weeny apple,
yeah,
maybe.
it's tiny apple.
I mean, we live in,
The
something.
the greatest thing they got going there is Target.
Yeah.
There is a Target, so
So you can hang out there and, meet the people of Manhattan.
yep. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend that place to anyone.
You can meet some military people there.
You can, yeah.
So you might meet somebody from, Georgia, or
Yeah,
you might meet somebody from California,
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can do that,
You can.
So, but now going to Kentucky, Kentucky's got some hills. I think parts of Kentucky got mountains.
Did you learn this information from Gina?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going by what I've been through Kentucky a few times. But now, as far as landscape goes in Kansas, you got flat. It's flat. You can actually
fields.
Yeah, you can actually stand on top of your third-story apartment building and see for 30 miles as far as you can see in every direction. Yeah. I'm just saying,
The greatest thing, though, I would say, is there is no bugs. Really, bugs, they're not that bad there.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go to the bugs.
The bugs.
I mean, so right here in Georgia, where we live at,
yeah,
there happens to be a gnat line.
A gnat line. Did you guys know that there was a gnat line out there?
Yeah. You can go past a certain point in Georgia, and there are no more gnats. And we happen to live on the lower side of Georgia.
Which isn't the gnat line.
No, we are in full-fledged gnat city.
Yeah, gnat city.
And if I don't know, where you're watching us from, but a gnat will fly up your nose, in your ear. They will crawl in your eyes.
Oh, my God.
Don't have us open sore anywhere because there'll be 20 of them on it,
Yeah.
They,
in a heartbeat, too.
Yeah.
It's not like it takes a little while. No. They migrate to you.
They are absolutely there within a minute.
Yeah. Gnat City.
Yeah. But, okay. Get back to Kentucky.
All right.
Kentucky is pretty nice, state to live in.
How do you know this?
I know because I built a cabin there once, but it was in the winter, and it was cold as anything. Mm-hmm. But they have some nice rolling hills, which is nice, if you want to see scenery, and the people seem kind of nice, I mean, people are nice everywhere. Don't listen to the media. All of America's got nice people in it everywhere. Ben just looked at me like I'm crazy. Okay, so I might be wrong. You get into the inner cities of New York or Los Angeles, it might not be so nice. But believe me, out there in the rural world of the United States,
the best place is Denver, Colorado.
Denver's pretty cool.
Denver's amazing.
But
the people there are I don't know.
Still, what? Denver has the downtown.
Okay, when I went and visited Denver was amazing. Like every person there was nice as could be.
Oh, I went to high school in Aurora, Colorado, which is outside of Denver, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, there was no racial thing going. I mean, some of our best friends were, it's just crazy, I actually, my girl I had a crush on was a black girl, and she was freaking hot, man. Yeah. I'm telling you, she was hot. She was a smoking hottie, and she was real friendly to me.
Imagine that I could have had black in me.
Yeah. We're still not saying you don't, but
that's funny.
I'm just saying that
yep.
Whatever they say about racial things, I don't witness it.
Uh-oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on.
All right, put her on speaker. Hey, Stormy.
I'm gonna put this on speaker. Let's see. Oh, she's connecting. Hold on.
Stormy.
Uh-oh. Where's your camera at, Stormy?
We're right in the middle of the podcast.
Right in the middle of the
Ben's-
podcast, and Stormy's calling.
Okay,
She's trying to be on the podcast is what it is.
So we're going to do a Stormy Talks now.
Yeah. Uh-oh, she hung up.
Oh.
She hung up. She called and then hung up. Oh,
That's
Lord.
crazy.
Lord.
Anyway, she's going to call back right about now.
No, she probably realized, oh shoot, they're on the podcast right now. Oh Lord.
So we're talking about, the gnats here in South Georgia. So this last couple weeks, and this week is coming up too, it's been seriously hot. I mean, even hotter than Georgia. Georgia is hot when it's 95 degrees, and that's the high. We have had 100-degree days almost every day. And you want to talk about despicable.
I don't know what's going on this year. It's not even summer yet.
Yeah. I mean, it's been crazy hot. So Ben asked me a question, guys. So Ben said, Dad, do you chafe?
Oh, yeah. Do you chafe, man? Come on.
Hey, I'm sorry. I had to tell him, I'm sorry, son. I don't chafe. I can sweat and I can do everything I want, but I ain't got them thick ass thighs and that big ass he's got.
Dude, I feel for all the girls out there because I chafe like a mofo. And it's awful. It's an awful feeling. I mean, like if you hygienically don't keep that area clean, it gets really bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, sweating and, thunder thighs is terrible for each other, Just saying, But anyway, it was so hot. I wanted to just pack it up and go home a couple days this week. I stuck it out. Worked through it. I'm hoping, the guys out there in YouTube land or something help me out sometime down the road, but I still have to live.
She is calling back. Hold on.
I told you she would call back.
Uh-oh. Well, hold on. What's up?
Put her close enough we can hear her.
No, I'm on the podcast. No, you can talk now. You're on the podcast. She hung up again. Oh, Lord. I swear.
Well, that's how women are.
Yeah.
They want to bother you in the worst time.
Yeah. Dude, okay.
What are you doing? You chafing again?
I'm chafing, man. You got me thinking about it.
He's scratching, y'all.
It's hot down here in Georgia, all right?
All right.
But,
so, the one thing that, that doesn't stop in Georgia in the summertime
what?
is freaking grass.
Oh, dude. Every week. Every week.
People are like, oh, I love summer. And I don't know what I hate worse than summertime. The heat, the humidity, or the freaking grass.
The grass, man. For sure. If we had the money to pave this whole entire yard, it would be paved in a heartbeat.
It would be a solid, asphalt everywhere.
Right?
I'd never have to cut grass again.
Dude.
So in case you guys didn't know, we used to live in Arizona.
Yeah.
Where all the yards were rock beds.
And it was
wonderful.
Yeah. Who owned a lawnmower out there?
Yeah.
You didn't need one.
Yeah, you had a weed that would grow up in the shade somewhere, and you just go over there, pop it up, and you're done.
But you spray weed killer, and you're good to go.
Yeah,
You just spray some weed killer, and then call it a day.
And everybody, I didn't. It's 120, 100 to 130 where we lived at.
Yeah.
And hey, I don't got to go out there and do yard work. I'm great.
Yeah.
Turn the AC up.
Yep.
You know.
Stay inside.
But no, here every week you gotta get out and jump on your lawnmower
Yep.
and you know, start doing laps around the yard and get your weed eater out because if you can't cut everything with the damn lawnmower, you gotta get all around the edges of the corners and get the tall grass around the steps and stuff because your wife, Gina, by the way, is scared of snakes. And guess what? There were snakes in Georgia.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of snakes in Georgia. There's plenty of them right next where we're at. Like I've seen a couple already this year.
Yeah.
From riding on the tractor and then underneath our freaking porch.
Yeah, you got to take care of them.
What's crazy to me is I've crawled underneath the house several times, doing stuff, and I have never seen a snake under there. But yeah. Anyways, so earlier I had my dog up in here, and that's why I had to leave for a quick second, but it came back. I had to take care of my little pup. But anyways, she smiled earlier, and you had the question of how do you know she smiles?
How do you know she smiled?
You don't think dogs have facial expressions?
Okay. All right. So a dog has a mouth. What do they do? Show their teeth a little bit when they smile at you?
When you smile, your lips go whip, right? Dogs do the same thing.
No.
Yes.
All right, guys. Does your dog smile? If your dog smiles, can you send me a picture of a dog smile?
Hey, yeah, in the description, let's put dog smiling. Let's flood it with all the dogs.
I'm just
maybe
saying.
We'll end up with 3 more of them.
I'm just saying. I have never noticed a dog smile. Your mom, Gina, she says, "Oh, she's smiling because you're home." I'm like, I don't argue with my wife, but to myself, I'm going, what the fuck? My dog smiled at me. Yeah. Seriously? Yeah. I know when a dog is happy. When a dog is happy, guess what they do? They wag their freaking tail.
And they're smiling and licking you to death.
Well, if you let them lick you to death.
That's what you do.
Don't go there.
You like, especially Blue.
Hell I would not let that dog touch me with that tongue. Have you seen what he licks? Are you kidding me? Hell no. He is like the world's he licks his own ass. Come on. I'm not letting
He's scared of his own farts. Yeah. Why are dogs scared of their own farts?
Yeah. I mean, he seriously farted, and he's like, what the fuck was that? And then he smelled it and took off running. I'm like, you fucking dog. And left it there for us, you know?
Yeah. Well,
I got something to do. I'm right here, guys. I ain't going far.
What are you doing? What are you doing down over here?
Hold on, let me find it.
That one?
Yeah.
Or that one? Or that one? Which one do I want? Jeez, this show has this podcast has taken off. I mean, we live to our name. We live up to it. Being intoxicated is a big deal.
It's part of life.
It's part of life now. We're not alcoholics. We don't need it. But for the show, we're going to do it. But anyways.
Coke Zero. The best thing for somebody on a diet.
He thinks he's on a diet. Do you see this man? Anyways, man, we've been on for quite a while now.
We're doing all right.
You doing all right?
Yeah. So. So anyway, the next topic.
What?
What is next topic?
I'm not taking care of you.
All right. So.
I'm not taking care of
So
you.
Ben, when he was young, I took very care of him. He
Okay,
he needed
all right.
things.
You guys listen to him and let him tell these little lies that he used to take care of me and all this other stuff. And
I was there. I was always there for him. If he needed me, I was there. So I'm starting to get older, and one day he's gonna have to help me.
This man said he changed my diaper earlier, and I don't believe it. I don't believe he did it once.
All right, it's happened. It happened. I know what you have.
Yeah. Let's not go there, but okay.
All right. But I did. I took care of him. I took him to the store if he wanted a Coke or a donut or, a hamburger or whatever he wanted. And I still do. I take him, if he wants breakfast. But the good thing is, it's starting to even out because he's getting older. He buys my dinner. He buys me a hamburger. Pretty soon, people. I hate to say it even for myself. It's gonna start turning around. He's gonna be buying all my hamburgers, taking me to get me a drink. I ain't gonna want no soda. I'm gonna want a real drink.
Yo, the traditional of my grandma, his mom, fucking screwdriver in the morning, screwdriver in the afternoon, screwdriver at dinner.
I'll still be drinking coffee in the mornings, thank you.
With a little bit of...
Maybe. Maybe, But I'm just saying, when I get up out of bed and I got my drawers on and I'm walking through the house with my junk hanging out because my junk's hanging out
This man
because
thinks he's going to live in my house.
My junk's going to be hanging out because I don't check it anymore, because I don't use it.
You're not going to be living with me.
I'm going to be there.
No, you're not.
You love me very much. I'll be right there.
If anything, you'll be in the back lot that's 100 yards away from my house, so you can't make it to my house.
Well, then you'll see me walking across the yard in my drawers.
No,
with my
I
junk
won't.
hanging out.
No. Ooh. I just almost spilled my drink. Did you see that? Those cat-like reflexes?
It's on video.
It's on video.
Yeah.
That shit's awesome. I just almost spilled it and caught it. Okay, I cheated.
Yeah.
I cheated.
Yeah, these cups. By the way, I don't know where we got these cups, but they have little suction cups on the bottom that they stick to the table. You can't really tip them over too easily. If you pick them straight up, they come loose. But if they're down, if you try to go like that, they suck to it. It's cool. You need to research that. We know. If they want us to advertise for them, get a hold of Intoxicated Logic Talks, and we will advertise for you. Mm-hmm. We will do it.
Yeah. True believer of this cup.
Yeah.
We use it for everything.
And they're perfect for drunk people.
Yeah. We use them everywhere.
Yeah.
Anyways. I think this has been a good show.
It's been a damn good show.
Wow. Well.
We didn't get into many fights. We
need more arguments. We need
Yeah.
reasons for arguments because this.
Yeah.
I can't.
I was gonna ask you a question,
What?
but I got drunk and forgot.
Dude, you got to remember these questions.
I should write them down and put them on a board or something. Maybe we should put a board up on the wall and put questions on it.
uh,
Oh, I forgot. Ben has trouble with reading.
Yeah, I don't read, guys.
Uh,
I don't know how to read.
Hey,
My dad
so,
forgot to teach me how.
It was not my job. Was not my job. I sent you to school. I got you up out of bed, even though you didn't want to, and I sent you to school. You're supposed to learn something while you went there.
Nah, school's for hanging out with friends,
Well,
not learning.
well, that's what they do nowadays. I'm talking about, back when you went to school. You did bring a few report cards home,
And the horrible looking things, what those were. I do not know how I passed all them classes. They just needed numbers.
yeah, I mean, that's what they go. What do they go by nowadays? SAT scores, and you know.
I didn't even attempt any of that shit.
I mean,
I'm not that smart.
I mean, when I took the military test, I kind of what you call a Christmas tree. You know?
Did you pass?
No, I did not, and I did, and I was so happy I didn't. I'm glad you did, but I didn't go to the military, and I'm glad you did.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, it's been a good show. Thank you for watching.
Yep. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next week for sure. Going down the river, baby. Don't care what they say. I'm gonna give you, baby, this diamond ring. Don't care what they say now, baby. You gonna take my hand. You gonna take my hand. You gonna take my hand. Take my hand. Going down the river, baby. You know that I got a plan. You know I'll take you, baby, whenever I can. You know that I love you, baby, with all of my damn heart. You know that I love you, baby, love you right from the start. It's dark at the river, baby. You better bring me light. It's dark at the river, baby. Only God knows why I fight. What do I fight? America needs light. Give me wrong, alright. Tonight I'll give it all I've got. All I've got. All I've got.
As an original song, I just so happened to realize we was right on the river at the moment when he said, let's play that shit.